Are we live?
Yes.
Chocolate Sprite. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kimball's Corner. I am Kimball. Today we're going to be playing with the Jane Davenport Mermaid Markers, along with other things. It's going to be a whole mixed media thing. We're just going to, whatever, I don't know. I'm going to do what I want. It'll be great.
There you go.
Basically, these are ink in a water brush. And they're very water reactive, which is nice for me. Some people hate that. Some people love it. We went into London today and I got a little... this Chocolate Sprite
From Pop Mart.
If
you guys don't know, it's like a gachapon type thing where, well, not really gachapon, but it's like a
blind box
where you don't know what's inside. So, flip it around. Let's see it. What are the options? Here they are.
Sip my coffee while you look
These are all the little characters he could have gotten. Which one did you want, Kimball? Can you just point real quick?
All of them I really liked.
Which one? Point.
That one.
Okay, well, let's see which one you got.
I wanted to open it. I started opening it and Rocky's like, don't you want to open that on the live?
I was like, how dare you?
I was like, no, I don't want to wait 4 hours to open my little box. But if it's cute, and if it's a statue, and if it's a cute statue, it's mine. Like,
exactly.
I'm sold. I want it. I love it. I need it.
Eric says, hello, my funny boys. And
Hi.
Chris's Cozy Corner says, evening.
Hi. Wait, are we only on this one? Not on that one, right?
You're not on that one. There's a little camera right here that films him on the side. You look so messy over here, Kimball. All this is just a mess.
Welcome to my life. That's what it is. All right. Opening it, well, we don't want it to get wet. We've got blues happening.
Oh, which one is it?
Stuff with blue.
Okay. This is my favorite part right here.
Oh, it's adorable. It's this one.
Sorry, let me just throw that in the trash.
It's probably like the one that I really didn't want out of all of them.
Let's see.
So cute.
Is it the one you didn't want?
I wanted all of them. This is a new batch, so I didn't really care which one I got because there was no bad option, really.
Denise says, hey, you guys!
Hey, Donors!
And then Darren says, hello, boys. Purple heart.
Hi. Oh, half heart. So, there we go. That's the one. Oh, this is like fancy wrapped. Ooh, that's how you know it's good.
Eric says, oh no, Starbucks says yucky. It's just a reusable cup.
Yeah, it's just the cup.
He makes his own coffee here.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Cute.
Oh.
But most importantly, she's got a heart on her tushy.
God, I wish mine did.
Yeah. But see, now we open up this little goodie bag. Oh,
this is not what the live stream's about. It's an extra bonus for us.
I'm trying to hustle through this. Rocky made me wait all day, so...
It's my fault.
Obviously.
All right, let's see.
So, see how there's a little heart stool?
Mm-hmm.
I think we know where that's going. We're not talking about your heart stool, Rocky.
I just think it's funny that the stool goes in the butt. Anyway.
There it is. Oh. And then she has a little number that goes on her... Does it actually go on her head? I think that's the thing that goes on her head.
Eric says, thank God for that.
Well, yeah.
It sounds like a Twin Peaks reference to me.
Ugh.
Does anyone know that Twin Peaks reference with Billy Zane?
Oh my God.
Thank God for that.
This is your airplane, isn't it?
This is pretty funny.
Well, I don't... That's very tough to get into.
Do you want me to try?
One
it's
tough
like taking
cookie.
the lid off the mayo jar.
I don't want to break it.
Don't break her head. Do I need to go down here? What's happening?
There we go.
There you go. We all heard it. We all heard it.
Oh my God.
It sounded like you broke a pinky, actually.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, her little thing moves around inside. That's so cute.
That's what she said. Anyway, so you can just move that.
Okay, great. Moving on.
And then,
what else?
Oh, well.
And she has a little hand thing.
Oh.
Is it a sparkle star?
Wait, where are we at?
Kimball's not good at doing this under pressure. He usually needs a full hour to put these together.
There we go.
Cute.
Oh.
She's so fun. I love her. What's her name?
Star Chakra.
I think her name's...
She doesn't have a name.
Her name's...
Do they have names?
Brandy. Brandy.
I don't think she's a Brandy.
Okay, well, let's move on. Kimball, what are you doing today for art?
Well, you're going to put her up there.
Okay, let me
She
just
belongs-
add
she
her to
belongs-
the obsession real quick.
Notice how they're all, except for like 3 of them, they're all pastels.
Meet your new friends.
My friends.
All right, what are you doing?
Today, we're just going to play around it's going to be a mixed media kind of day. I felt like playing with the mermaid markers, which are
Chris's Corner says her name is Betty now. Also, Kimball, real quick, sorry. Are you okay after the car boot sale?
You know, rewatching it was like reliving it. I hated it. Like, I shouldn't say I hated the whole thing. I only hated the first, like, 20 minutes of like the bombardment.
But then just ruined
Like,
the whole day.
Yeah, it just put me way out of my headspace. But it was good when, like, you know, the average customers were coming, like not average, like the regular customers were coming up and just chatting. That was fine. But
If you don't know what we're talking about, by the way, we did a video on the Rocky and Kimball channel. I keep forgetting that not everyone is aware of our entire lives. So we did a channel episode on that about the car boot sale and taking Kimball, and we were selling stuff for the first time. Sorry.
And if you don't know, I am a big-time introvert. I am very shy. I am very uncomfortable around people. And so when we got there was like maybe 15 to 20 people that just like came up to us and like calm down with that. Came up to us and they were like going.
Sorry, go ahead.
You're distracting. They started going through our bags and like asking questions, like loads and loads of questions, just really fast. And it was very like, I don't know. It was like a gross feeling. I was like, get away from me.
Yeah.
You guys are like, it's like this weird feeling of desperation. Like, it was very bizarre. But then, like, when they all left, and we had just, like, the like regular customers coming in, that was nice. We got to chat, and we could, like, haggle and price and blah,
I think
blah.
I think all the early people were just, they knew how good your stuff was, Kimball.
That, I'm pretty sure. We lost so much money on those things, but we needed to get rid of them, and...
Well, technically we gained money because we were going to give them away to begin with. But anyway, our time.
For how much we spent.
What are you doing?
Watercolors, but I need to draw a face first.
Okay.
They're not watercolors. They are ink. They are a dye-based ink. So, not watercolors.
It's a paint pen, right?
Not that it matters. You could do this with watercolors. I don't know why I'm all like...
Okay, so should I go to a top-down? Or, like...
I mean, whatever. Just swipe it over here.
Kimball's part of it.
Let's just make that whole thing
all right.
walk around.
Take your seasick pills, y'all. Hopefully this
I'm
works.
waiting for you to do your little job.
Okay, everyone just don't be seasick.
What? Maybe I don't want to start with pen. Maybe I'll just start with the inks, and then I can always add pencil later.
Oh my god, Kimball, I can't. The thing's not set up properly. What's going on?
What do you mean it's not set up properly? You used to do this so well.
Well, here, it's going to have to go above now.
It's on that
Flip
side.
it up. There we go.
Things are happening. What's going on?
I don't know. I'm so sorry, you guys. Can you just hold my camera for a moment? Thanks. Hi. I think that'll do it, maybe?
No, this is fine. I think this is
Let's
what...
just see how this goes, guys.
This is what the people wanted.
Maybe?
Wait.
That's not going to work.
What is
Just hold that. I'm so sorry. We don't know how to... We've only done it 1,000 times, you guys.
What
This'll
are you
work. This'll
doing?
work. This'll work.
Yeah, what are you doing? That's how it kind of was.
No, this was in the way.
I said kind of.
Oh my god. Alright, there we go.
Yay!
Now we've done it. Okay.
True professionals here, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love that I can see the light in your reflection, but let's go on.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what... Oh. I don't know why it says... Oh, she's ruined. I need to paint a new... It's a watercolor painting, because I took it in the swimming pool with me, Rocky.
Oh, right, true.
So it got just a little wet.
Just a little bit.
So I need to fix that, or repaint a new phone thingy, mabob.
Alright, I think you're good to go, Kimball.
Okay.
Let's add your little picture-in-picture here.
Okay, well,
That's not it.
There's so much happening over there.
That's not it.
Alright, do you know how to do it?
I do. I just wish it would automatically do it, but there it is. There's Kimball.
Am I upside down, twisted left and right?
You're good. We'll eventually figure our lives out. There's a big Starbucks cup in the way. I don't like that.
It's not in the way. It's off to the side.
We'll just put it over here. There you go.
That is the dumbest thing you could have done.
Why?
I have to stop. I have to put my art tools down every time I want to sip.
That's okay. Everyone will forgive you. I have comments to catch up on.
Put it right there. That's even dumber.
All right, let
okay.
me catch up on comments.
Real quick, we're going to start with the palest color. Well, a pale color, because that way, if I mess up, it's not as noticeable.
Right.
Right. So, face. We like faces. I like faces anyway. Let's do more of a rounded face.
Sorry.
Yeah? Oh, God, what? What now?
I don't know, man. This camera setup keeps flipping. Every time we start a new episode, it, like, flips it around. So I have no indication of, like, what's up and what's down. Anyway.
And it looks really janky.
What do you mean?
Is it not, like, stop motion-y for you? Is that
No,
just
it's
me?
not.
Okay. Whatever. We make do.
All right.
We are the epitome of professionals. Let's see.
That should do.
That'll do, pig. Every time.
Every time.
Every
we have
time.
the go-tos. Okay, let me catch up on comments now that we're, finally done here.
Triangle.
Robin says, I loved watching your car boot adventure and had a solution for Kimball the next time you want to do one to
Just don't
alleviate
go.
his anxiety.
Just don't go.
Robin, please let us know what it is, because I don't think you said so yet. Trisha says, I was thinking about how tidy everything looked. Howdy. Trisha says, good to see you restocking.
Oh, yes. I need more toys.
And Eric says, brandy, is that a drink? LOL. Or that is a drink. And then Eric says, I would buy a mug at the car boot sale.
Well, they were good mugs.
We had a lot of them. Richard says, evening, guys.
Oh, good evening.
And then Eric says, Kimball, that is my life, Fast and Furious, and loving the 80s tea.
Oh, thank you.
It's cute.
I know, I wish, my pink shirt I think is losing its luster, but I have like this pink long sleeve shirt and it's not quite the same, but we try.
Oh, wait, Chris's Cozy Corner joined and
Hi.
says, oh, wait, do I not get a Wii song? I've watched other videos and newbies get a song.
Rocky's ready for it.
All right, Chris's Cozy Corner, welcome to Kimball's Corner 2.
Where the two corners meet. Rocky's...
And we've been waiting for you. That's not how it goes at the end.
Well, you didn't feel
It's
like...
not how it goes.
It didn't feel like it was finished.
We rehearsed. All right, anyway. Welcome to Kimball's Corner. Everyone's welcome to plug your ears while we sing.
Welcome.
Who was it that didn't like us singing? Was it Robin? I can't remember.
We'll say-
Someone.
It doesn't matter. We're going to sing. It's what we do.
Oh, Robin's solution is, when you pull up to the car boot sale, Kimball should be the first one out of the car and head to the concession to buy coffee and breakfast while Rocky goes and opens the boot and starts to unload.
I mean, I'm down. Although they didn't have coffee. Oh, I guess they did at the burger
Basically,
place, but I didn't
what Robin's
trust
saying is I need to go to the boot and start to unload.
By
That's
yourself.
what I'm getting. That's what they
that-
said.
That sounds wrong.
And well, you're going to go to the concessions and get me refreshments while I do that.
Okay, well,
Eric says, Chris's Cozy Corner, welcome to the madness.
welcome to the crazy house where things happen. Let's see, we gotta go across.
She's got like Marge Simpson pearls.
Oh my god, that's because I'm drawing.
Oh my
Except for
lord.
I'm gonna change the hair, because I saw this episode a while ago where she had like a wig on. I think she always wears a wig, because I'm pretty sure I've seen her big curly hair like on a mannequin, wig mannequin. But I saw an episode where she was like, they were doing like a casino heist, whatever, and so she had like flowy blue hair, and I liked it.
Oh.
I know. True story. So
Robin says, by the time Kimball is back, the crowd will have come and gone.
you would think, but oh my god.
Yeah, how long did that last? It lasted about 45 minutes, right? Or a half hour at least?
Probably about a half hour.
Yeah. That's a half hour too long for Kimball.
It was an introvert's nightmare for sure.
Eric says, a lady with a beard?
Well, it'll probably disappear a bit later.
Keep it loose. Anyway, how's your week been so far? What are you up to?
Me?
Yeah. And you guys, too. What are you guys up to?
You've been here for it, so I don't know.
Well, I've been up here editing. What have you been doing while I've been up here editing?
Just living that dream. You know, the one where I'm downstairs all by myself. All by myself. It's fine. Actually, let's do...
By the way, if you guys watched the other video, there is an announcement at the end where we said we're leaving England, just so you know.
Oh yeah, just so you know, we're leaving England.
So if you haven't seen it, surprise! Surprise, surprise! Yeah, we're not saying where we're going, where we're moving, but we are moving, and we're actually doing it for us, obviously, but we're also doing it for you guys. More to come on a future video on that, but yeah, we'll describe more as it goes, but Kimball and I are extremely excited.
It's something that we have talked about, thought about for like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5 years. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes.
It'll be fine. Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. Thanks, Miley.
Well, thanks, Hannah.
Chris's Cozy Corner says coming to Scotland. Maybe. You just don't know. You don't know where we're going.
This one's a little dry, which I'm not loving. I'm trying to squeeze some of the juice through.
Robin says, I was terrified that folks were going to take off with your camera when you weren't looking. They all seemed to swarm around, not understanding you were filming.
Yeah.
It was like seagulls diving for food. It really was. It felt like that. And there were a lot of seagulls nearby too, actually. They're all communicating with each other.
What is happening in there?
Trisha says, just don't get dysentery.
Oh, God.
That's how you do it, guys.
Well, I was...
Here, I'll get you a thing.
Paper towel, please.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, that's fine.
Marge Simpson just has a little blood splatter. It's fine.
It's grape
She's
juice.
had enough of Homer.
Well, it's not...
Subscribe for more quality content.
No, there's like something... Because I can't get the liquid to come through.
Oh, something's blocking it.
Yeah. And, you know, stupid me, I opened it the wrong way around, but it looks like...
Is it solid?
Well, I'm scared to pull this out. I don't know. It's like all up in there.
I'm familiar.
I'll just see if I can carry on.
Okay. Keep calm and carry on.
Know.
Can you show us your fingers now that they're all purple? Looks like you've been doing something. I don't even know what. Picking mushrooms?
Well, just don't talk to Barney.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, it's like very dry, and I can't get the juice flowing in this one.
Maybe you need a different one.
Well, that's a really good idea. Well, I have this one, but it's not actually... This is a different ink that I put in here. But it's a similar color, but it won't react the same is the only problem.
Oh, well, it'll be better than dripping it everywhere.
Well, that was very exciting.
Eric says they are going to the nut... Oh, wait. Oh, Eric says, being to the doctor and it's going the good way. Have seen the end. They are going to the nut house, always placed there. Yeah, special effects. Trisha says, I love the new technique, splatter at the start of your piece.
That's how we get over the fear of the white page in this house.
I think everyone loves a tension moment. How are you going to turn it around, Kimball?
Well, it's not a dark color.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. It's going in a sketchbook. Nobody cares.
Chris says, I love fountain pens, and there isn't a day that I'm not covered in ink.
Well.
At the tattoo shop? Oh, in the art studio. We saw this thing about automatic tattoos where basically it's all machine run.
Oh, yeah. It was very precise.
It was only a little star, but still.
But it was very precise.
It was just one little star.
It took like 30 seconds.
All alone on your ankle.
I mean, you don't get the human experience, but...
Robin says, that's what you call a blotchy complexion. It's just artistic.
Leave the poor girl alone.
It represents the insanity within.
She's had a rough one, alright?
Chris says, well, tattoos too.
Well, now that we've clarified.
I feel like every time someone writes LOL, I want to have like a way of saying it out loud that, like, instead of saying LOL, just be like, ah!
You could just say lol.
No, because it reminds me of Lake Lowell.
Ew.
I mean, it's fine.
I don't even know what Lake Lowell is, but ew.
You don't? It's where the Boise River ends.
Oh, really? There's an end to the Boise River?
Yeah, it's a giant lake.
Where's it at?
It's just over in, like, Nampa, I think? Or just past Nampa?
In Nampa?
Nampa. You guys know Nampa, right? Come on.
Well, no, I just thought, like, it would be much further than that.
Nampa, I don't know, it's out there. It's
Well,
quite
that's for
large.
sure.
Robin says it could now be a corsage in her hairdo.
That's too much work.
A
But
poorly
maybe.
placed corsage. I only had one experience with a corsage, and it was when I was in a sophomore in high school, and I went to the prom with a senior.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I had
I've
to
seen
buy-
the pictures.
I had to buy a corsage. This is before we were dating. Calm down.
Or was it?
Eric says, LOL, 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 common Rocky.
Well, you broke him.
I think I'll just, like, do a pretentious laugh. Like, oh!
Cue the person that laughs like that, and they're like, excuse me?
Whatever. You can be pretentious. We don't mind.
What if they're not pretentious, but they just laugh like that?
Well, it sounds pretentious.
Now they know.
Oh! It's like the idea of just, like, faking a laugh.
All right. We need to dry this up a bit. I'm going to bring in some darker colors, and it'll bleed into all of this wetness. In the meantime, have a sip.
Robin says, do you know that song Up a Lazy River? Now you could sing Down the Boise River, where the fill in the blank.
Well,
I don't know the song Up a Lazy River. Do you?
no, not even going to pretend like I do.
If you had to sing it with a melody, how would it go? Up a Lazy River.
Up a lazy river where the dawn doth end. I don't know.
I don't see why not.
She looks a little spooky, but it's just the beginning. It's fine.
You heard it here. Original songs by Kimball on Kimball's Corner.
Under pressure.
I would die if someone was just randomly watching this who made auto-tune songs and decided to actually make your live stream an auto-tune song.
Well, they probably should, because...
It would be like of you splatting the ink everywhere and talking about how, you know... Or, you know, something.
Well, that sounds like a really good use of time.
I was just, you know, censoring myself.
That's good. I think you should.
I know, I really should. Be an adult. Eric says, the Queen's laugh is back. Too funny. She got like some green Doritos in her.
I just saw an episode. She had triangle earrings that were green.
I'm just saying.
I didn't choose the color.
Doritos.
We're
Doritos.
dabbing in some yellow, but I want the other yellow.
We went into London today. What did we do? What happened? What's going on?
Well, I got a really cute toy.
Right.
Statue. It's not a toy. It's a statue.
It's an adult toy. Well, that sounds bad, but it's like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I know what you're trying to say.
I'd like to try.
Okay, her hair is blue. So I'll just grab a blue. Maybe I'll grab two different blues. What blue
Robin
is
says,
this?
down the Boise River where the potatoes float. In the meadow nearby, gnaws a hungry goat.
Screams a hungry goat.
I mean, Grammy Gold on the way, guys.
We'll get there. Why does this one not feel darker? Blue bottle. Lagoon. Where's ink? Don't I have a color?
Don't hold that over her.
ink?
I'm just worried drips are going to be pouring out over Marge.
Drops. Squid ink. That's the color.
You know the blues don't react well, Kimball, to you. They were always leaking.
They always leak, yes.
We don't know why. There's something about them. I can't believe The Simpsons had been on for so long. Do you guys remember where you were when the first Simpsons came out and how it was like controversial? I remember.
When did it first air?
It was in the 90s. I think it was like 92 or something.
It was. I thought it was late 80s, but.
I can't check my phone because it's the camera.
I could check mine, but that's like I'm busy. Let's see what other.
Someone let us know, when did The Simpsons come around? Robin says from the album Kimball Leaks the Blues. Oh my gosh.
That just sounds like I have a problem with like toilet bowl cleaner
That's funny.
things.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you into blues, Kimball?
Not really.
How about jazz?
Not really.
How about
Actually, it
soft jazz?
depends if I'm in the mood. How about what?
How about soft jazz?
No.
Hard jazz. Hardcore jazz. I want to see if there was
Death
a version
metal
of like
jazz?
death metal and like jazz.
I'm
Has that happened yet?
sure.
It should happen.
I don't know.
Bluegrass, death
Let's
metal.
see which color was actually darker. Oh, this is a total different shade. It's fine. We'll add it. It's more of a blue or a cool blue.
Ooh, so cool.
Thank you.
It's not cool.
It's cute. All right.
I've got
I do have,
so
like-
much work to do.
But you'll take a break for me. What color are
And
you?
for you.
What color is this?
The first Simpsons
Oh.
was 1987.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I was only 6 years old when it started, apparently.
And I'm sure you understood everything.
Crazy. I feel like they just can't end it now. Like, it's been on for so long that they just can't stop it. It has to be the longest running show.
I think it is officially, yeah. And if not, it'll get there.
What a random show to be going for that long. Kristen says, "Hi guys, long-time lurker.
Well,
Simpsons
hey,
actually
Lurker.
premiered as a shirt on the Tracy Ullman show in the late 80s for sure."
Yeah.
Wow, crazy. Wait, Kristen, is this your first time here? Yes or no? Just blink twice.
Well, she said long time lurker.
if
so.
it's the first time you've been on here and like said something. Robin says soft death metal for when you're hard of hearing and can't hear the volume of death metal. Chris says I was 7.
I was. When did it come out again?
80.
3?
7.
7. I was 6.
Eric says at 17 I was doing a lot of naughty things.
You are 17 doing the naughty thing.
Eric, it's about time. We'll censor ourselves cause Kimball's Corner is a family channel, yeah.
Sometimes. We try.
We poorly execute that.
I feel like that needs to come down a lot. We'll fix that in a second.
Line.
Yeah.
Kristen says, first timer, I've never been able to catch a live, though. Kristen, that means Kimball's going to sing you a song.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Kristen,
Hang on, that doesn't.
Go ahead, Kimball. For Kristen.
It's Kristen. It's a song about Kristen. Rocky's going to take over this song about Kristen. LaConte. What?
That's her name.
Oh.
It's not what you thought it said. And then Robin says, now that's the blue hairstyle Marge only dreams of.
I mean, I've seen it in a couple episodes, so she wears it well.
Everyone say, welcome, Kristen. Everyone look and point at Kristen. Point at Kristen.
He is looking at you, Kristen.
Just kidding. Welcome. We're so glad to have you on. Glad you could catch a live.
She's like...
It's better than catching a cold, I would say.
She's like, I don't know about you guys. It's all just a little around these parts. All right, this can just go off the page. She's got wispies. We're going to come back in with colored pencils. We'll work with it. We're just creating a foundation, a little Margie foundation.
Margie. Tell him Marge sent ya.
I should have colored her dress when I had the greens out. Have a sip while it dries.
Trisha put the pointing emoji.
Get this in.
Everyone says welcome, and then Kristen says hi to everyone in the chat.
Hey, girl. Welcome to the corner where we're all friends.
Okay, we're done with Kristen now. Just kidding.
I wasn't even singing a Kristen song. I was just singing how we're all friends. And then you yelled at me.
I wasn't yelling at you.
I don't know what
I was yelling at the chat. Everyone calm down.
All right. Green. That's what I was doing. Green.
We had over the summer break, we had to memorize all these songs for choir for the next year. So we would get like a cassette tape from our choir teacher. And we had to go back over the summer and like listen to those over and over again and memorize it. So one of them was called Green Broom. And it was like, green, broom, green, green, broom, green.
There was a green broom. I don't remember how it goes, but
you had to be like,
broom, broom.
I think it was a Scottish song.
Do ya?
Yeah, it was like something about a green broom and
what you don't say.
Yeah.
Something about a green broom.
Yeah, but you had to like roll the R's and it was very like Scottish.
Broom, green broom. Is that better?
I don't know. You would have to ask Chris because I'm sure Chris would have a better idea.
Chris, do you have a better idea about that green broom song?
Maybe Chris knows that song. We have some comments. Everyone calm down.
Whoa.
And Eric says, I have found Stilton in my supermarket. Ooh. So it was all just a waste that we brought.
You know what?
It was just a waste.
No, we brought him the best Stilton we could find, and now...
We traveled near and far.
All of the Stilton is trash.
Over hill and dale.
But he'll have to make do with whatever he can.
But he'll have the ceramic jars to always remember us, unless he threw them out.
I hope he didn't. Those are nice ceramic jars.
You can keep all sorts of things in there.
Oh, yeah,
Robin says, you guys doing anything special for... Oh, did you guys do anything special for Valentine's Day? I was treated to a box of chocolates and bought Dove some conversation heart candies and that almost broke what is left of our teeth.
Well, we went to go out to have a little snackety meal, and they're like, we're out of all the savory food, and Rocky's like, I need real food. So then we walked around to multiple places that didn't have anything, or just we didn't want anything. So then we went back to the first place, got some pastries and coffee, came home, and then we went out for
eggs. Or no, we went out to Thai food.
Yeah, we went and had Thai food because our friend's leaving. They're gonna, I guess they're not closing, but he sold the business. So we went and said bye to him, kind of, and had some delicious food. I wonder what color Marge's eyes are. I know I saw that too because they were talking about her eye color. Are they brown?
I don't know. I can't look.
Or are they blue?
I can't look it up.
Bear with while I look at Marge Simpson's eye color.
Chris says, make sure you keep your inky water separate from drinking stuff. Not that I'm sharing that tip from experience.
And, well, that's why I took my coffee cup away from there, because Rocky's like, let's put your coffee cup right next to the water cups. Terrible idea.
You have a straw, Kimball.
Also, the Burma Star, if you've heard of that, it's a medal, like a medal that you wear. Found it in the square near our house, there was a little pin. What was I looking at? Marge Simpson's eye color. Marge
Leslie
Simpson.
Clegg says, "Hi, boys and
Hello.
everyone. Kimball, I wish you
Hi.
listened to me when you were unsure. UNSR. When you were UNSR. You know what he's talking about. And then Robin says,
Marge Simpson has hazel eyes. Now, is hazel like the brownish green?
Yeah.
Hazel color.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's like a
Yeah.
hazel eye right there. Y'all get that? You seeing it?
Hazel.
Hazel. Eyes.
Robin says, green broom in a motorboat with a vroom vroom. And then it says, so you'd tie one on. Something. And
Are we
then
talking about
Leslie
tie
says,
who?
unscrewing your pen. Sorry, I was screaming at the TV. Turn your pen up the other way.
I know. Well,
Now we know. If
See,
only
I
there
was-
was a way we would have known.
and it's funny, I've never actually done that before, but I was like staring at all the. There was like, I can see a bunch of. It looked like toilet paper like shoved inside. So I don't know
What
if
have
it's.
you been doing with your art supplies?
Well, I don't know if it's. I don't know what it is. That picked up too much green for my liking, but it's fine.
Eric says he still has the jars from the Stilton we gave him.
Because they love me.
And the white is salt, and the black one is full of dry chili flakes.
Yummers. Yummy nummers. I don't want to give her like super red lips. What do we got here? Octopus.
Amanda Ryan says, good evening, boys. Evening, boys. Did you manage to get rid of the jumper at the car boot sale?
No.
Not stopping. Going to sort my work clobber out.
And then I wore it because I was like, maybe I don't want to get rid of it. And I put it on. I'm like, no, it like deforms my body shape. I don't like it.
You paid so much money to be deformed, Kimball.
Well, you're supposed to tell me that it doesn't look good on me, and you think everything looks good on me.
Kimball,
Yeah.
you are your own, critic. You don't need me to tell you what's good on you or not. You're going to know what you like and what you don't. You just
Well,
like
I'm
to buy
delusional.
things in the
Exactly.
moment. You just like to make a purchase.
You need to be like, no, Kim, that's not today's.
Do I want to have a bad rest of my day? No. I'm just going to let you enjoy your purchase.
I don't think you're doing it right.
I have experience. I know what happens.
No, I don't think you do.
And let me just make sure I didn't miss any other comments. I feel like I skipped some. Or not. Maybe. No, I think we're good. Robin says you had plenty of clothing layers to add on while you were shivering.
I know. I thought about it. I was so cold. It was like ridiculous, you guys.
We think warm weather again.
Yeah.
Amanda says deforms your body. You crack me up, Kimball. Enjoy the rest of your eating. Bye, Amanda.
Bye.
Enjoy work clobbering.
I love that the last thing you'll remember is me talking about my deformed body.
Okay.
It's fine, whatever.
Chris says that's the second time I've heard yummers today. Is it the new word for the cool kids? My 14-year-old daughter said it too.
I just say it all the time. I say it all the time, actually. I was going to use that same color for her lips.
Yummers. Yummers is bummers, Kimball.
That's dummers.
I remember back in junior high, when Cool Beans came around. I remember one of the popular girls in the school was saying that she came up with that and invented it, and I was like, sure, Jan.
Is that something you really want to brag about?
Well, I mean, in high, or in junior high, that's like the thing. You have to be known for a phrase that's popular.
Cool beans.
Cool Beans.
I don't know.
Eric says, I just wear what I like. Don't care what others say.
I wear what I like, but it has to like at least look somewhat good on me.
Well, if it looks good on you, then you like it.
Right.
You don't really care what other people say.
I really don't.
You just care what you say.
Yeah, if I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my god, what is that hideous thing? Then I'm not wearing it.
Robin says, Rocky, would you ever consider doing the car boot sale alone? And yes, I'm probably going to be doing it next weekend if the weather's nice.
You're more than welcome to keep him company.
I don't think I'm going to film it because I can't. Yeah, no, that would,
Yeah,
I'm sure I'd lose something, like my phone or
Your
my
sanity. Yeah. All right, we're getting
also,
somewhere.
we've already done that. It's already an episode. It wouldn't be as entertaining if it wasn't all the drama.
Yeah. If you're an introvert, I do not recommend doing a car boot.
Robin says, that's like a Wilma Flintstone necklace, but in red.
Well, it's Margie's. But yeah, does Wilma have the big white ones? I can't remember what Wilma wears. I did a painting of Wilma. I used to do this. I did a whole
wonder
series.
what Wilma wears.
I did a whole series of like drawing cartoon characters in my style. It was fun.
it digital art?
No. It was like one of the first things. I think the very first piece I ever did live was Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, right.
Okay, so where are we at? Oh, let's get watercolor. Watercolor drawer. Oh, all these beautiful watercolors. We want the sparkly ones.
Chris says, I've recently lost a lot of weight, and it's so cool to wear stuff I love instead of stuff that just fits.
I lived my life that way. I hated it. So congrats, and I totally know that feeling.
We approve of this message.
We do. I'm glad you feel comfy in your clothes. Yeah, I hated it because, like, especially men's clothes. Men's clothes already are pretty drab unless you get, like, some fantastic shopping places. But, like, it was always either black, white, gray, brown, beige. And I'm just like, oh my god, can they not do some fun stuff for plus-size people? I'm sure it's different now. Probably. I just wanted to add some sparkly redness to these. It's not going to be, like, that big a deal, but, you know. It's fun to add a little sparkle. Probably won't be able to see them until it dries, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright. And maybe we'll add... Do I have a green? Or maybe I could add some gold, actually. I do have a green, though. But I kind of want to add gold on top of the green earrings. La-dee-dee-dee-da, because I do what I want. Let's see. This one kind of has a green hue. Metallic watercolors need a little zhuzhing and whatnots to get them activated.
I'm trying to find an old picture of you.
Oh, like where I was heavier?
Yeah.
They're out there.
I know there's some in here.
You know what? We'll add some into her eyes too, because pretty. Her eyes look so creepy right now. If you want, I probably have one on my phone. This is very important, everybody.
We need to know. Yeah,
you can
finding one. It's just...
Yeah, you can see what my hair looked like before it, you know, isn't like it is now. Shrink that up. We're going to go to the beginning. Let's take it all the way back to the beginning. Oy, oy, oy. How many photos do y'all have on your phone? Good Lord.
Enough.
I mean, I have my before and after pictures on here, which I don't really want to share for some reason, even though they're all up on the thing.
Chris says, I lost 63 kilograms. That's amazing. Congrats.
Fab. Well, this is like when we were in high school. That's pretty cute,
It's a little reflecty. There you go. That's better.
That was our first photo shoot together.
Oh,
We're
fun.
just little babies. Do I not have... Oh, when my hair was fabulous. Remember those good old days?
You're like almost out of frame, but yes.
Wait, do I need that way?
Down that way. There you go.
I
It's like I can see a reflection in your face. It's like the past meeting the present.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really have any that like actually show my... Oh, look how adorable he is.
Oh my god.
Like, cutie patootie.
That hair.
Oh, look, now I'm just like stuck on my phone. I'm like that person with like pictures of my cats on my phone. Like, look, oh my god, this is a drawing I did of us. How cute is that?
Oh, it's on wood.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
There it is. Ugh, now I'm just like missing my hair.
We were just talking about cutting hair short, Kimball. Now you're missing your hair.
Like
you already
how
have it.
it used to be so nice.
Yeah, where'd it go? What happened? You just got old.
Yeah, well, I started washing it in really hard water. Yeah, I mean, oh my god.
Marge's eyes look so cool, by the way. They're all
good.
like glittery and reflective and like multicolored. It's very interesting.
I mean, I feel weird showing this. Like, should I share that picture?
I mean, whatever. Who cares?
Okay.
You already shared it on this channel.
Not that picture, but... Okay, so I'm going to cover up the privates, but there's that one.
Yeah. Down lower. No, I mean, like, your hand. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. But then, like, these are, like, my before and after shots, so if you've actually seen that video, now it's more like that. It's so funny how I don't care about showing a picture, but, like, showing, like, myself topless in the vlog.
I mean, you didn't really cover anything just then, but that's fine.
I wasn't covering my package. That's fine.
Everyone's seen it.
It's junk.
Everyone's been there.
Reminds me of Jeffrey. With my boyfriend. We've all been there with my boyfriend.
Kathy and Jimmy.
Love him. And Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Why?
Why are these acrylic?
Sorry, just putting the shiny bits away. They don't want to close. Oh, today. What is happening with the artwork or the art supplies today?
Eric says, do you need an assistant, Rocky, for the next car boot sale? I'll take an assistant who's nearby, wants to come hang out at the car boot sale. I'll pay you with burger. Robin says, now that's a scene I'd love to see. Wilma, Daphne, and Marge at the same coffee clash.
That would be fun.
Eric says,
Wait,
no black
dry.
in my closet. Kimball menswear can be colorful.
I mean, it's also more expensive, I find. Well, I don't know about now, but
What?
finding like larger, colorful men's wear that I actually liked. I like printed tees and cute things. Like I don't really like button-up shirts and stuff. They were more expensive, and they weren't like in every store, or else they were like really cheap, like cheaply made.
Robin says, I think Eric wants to be your car boot assistant, but it's a bit of a stretch to drive all the way to pick him up in Belgium before the sale begins.
Oh, honey, he can take the train. All right, let's bring in some colored pencils here. I don't have my watch on, and it feels weird. All right. Her eyes, let's do dark blue for lashes.
Chris says, see, Scotty's water is very soft and great for your hair.
Going up north, looking for ultramarine. I don't know if you're the right color, sweetheart. Oh, maybe you are. China blue. That sounds pretty.
Trisha says,
Yeah.
Your hair changes color and texture the older you get.
Well, I don't like to say that I'm getting older, so...
Eric says, I miss my hair,
It's the water.
too. It's just walking away.
All
Like
right.
off into the sunset. A lone traveler. Eric says, nice bod, Kimball.
Oh, thanks. It's the only one I got, and I kind of ruined it in the beginning, but I'm working on it now.
Chris says, wit woo, and then Robin says, yes, put your shiny bits away. And then Chris says, Lucy and Yak are awesome for colorful dungarees.
Lucy and Yak?
I've never heard of it.
I haven't either.
I have to look it up. Maybe they have online stuff. MJ says, dang, she looks like Jackie Kennedy of Marge Simpson pearls, lol. And then Kristen says, yes, Trish, I hate how my hair feels now that I'm in my 40s.
Maybe it is just an age thing, and it just happened to happen right when we moved here.
Well, who knows? Maybe, in our
We'll
next
find
destination,
out.
we'll know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I
I don't know, actually.
have a feeling things are going to get a bit better
Yeah,
in that regard.
probably.
I don't know why, I just have a vibe. Where are we gonna move to in this world?
Somewhere around here.
We were listening to, I don't know if you guys are all familiar with the movie Straight Talk starring Dolly Parton.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's like an 80s movie. And I think it's 80s.
Doesn't even matter, I love it. Straight talk, straight talk.
And I didn't realize she sang all these songs. I mean, I knew she sang some songs in it, but there's an entire soundtrack dedicated to that movie. And
Yeah,
so
it's like
cute.
all her. It's been a long
What's cooking,
time.
America?
Talk to me just like on Oprah's show.
Don't talk to me in circles and no mumbo jumbo jive.
Give me that straight talk, straight talk.
We're gonna be alright. Robin says your hair gets like straw or dandelion fluff when you get older if you can keep it on your scalp.
Why is everybody ruining my
Oh
life?
my god, things to look forward to, Kimball.
Well,
Would you like to have stringy, dry, damaged hair or none at all, Kimball?
stringy, dry, damaged.
Okay. Trisha says, will the move involve an element of fixing up? I mean, undetermined.
Actually, yeah, we're not sure.
Undetermined. Eric says, I love my gray hair. It's just so mature, not totally my behavior.
I mean, I don't mind my gray hair. I wish it was just not in patches.
I feel like I'm always going to feel like I'm a 15-year-old, so it's when I am like older and gray and have like lots of wrinkles or more than I already have, it's going to be very odd to look in the mirror and be like, that's not how I feel.
Yeah, it's weird.
But whatever.
I mean,
I also I like the way older people look too, so it's not, I don't know why it's an issue. It's like I like the way older people look, but I don't want to become that.
I don't want that for me. But it's fine for you. Let's pick a yellow.
Whatever, we're all gonna get older.
Happens every day.
Robin says, I've seen guys tattoo a hairstyle on their bald heads, but it looks pretty weird.
That's not for me.
I guess if you had like thinning hair, that would be interesting because then you wouldn't have to like spray your hair or like, you know what I mean? It would make it look fuller, I guess. But unless you lost it all and then you're just kind of like tattoo head.
So, as I said,
Sorry, go ahead.
The mermaid markers are very reactive, so that's why this white it's reactivating the colors and turning like a weird
There's
green.
no need to explain yourself.
So I'm going to let that dry fully and do another couple of layers just to really amp it up. Actually, I could try. Where's my paint marker, paint pen drawer? Here we are. Oh, I think my Jane ones are downstairs.
On the sidelines, I'm editing something that we can't tell you about, but it involves Kimball. And
everyone's just a quiver with excitement.
Yeah. You'll all know soon enough.
What is this?
Is it exciting? Would you say it's exciting?
Stressful. I mean, when it's all done, then I'll be excited about it. But
anytime Kimball has anything to do with the deadline, you guys watch out. Watch out. It doesn't even matter if it's months away. It's all he's going to think about if it's not done yet. If you had my job, I feel like you would have a nervous breakdown.
I would.
And, well, first of all, I don't think you would stay more than a couple weeks.
I wouldn't even apply for your job. Let's see. I need... Where? Oh, maybe they're up here. See if this will work.
Robin says, you could get into wigs. Or you guys could get into wigs. It'd be the wig era of Kimball's Corner.
That doesn't want to work. Oh, wait. There we go.
Chris says, I'm living for the day my kids put me in a care home. I'm living for the day my kids put me in a care home. Not having to tidy up and cook every night is a dream. Eric says, just wear the hat, boys. Don't spray fake hair. We already wear a lot of hats anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I could do the fake hair.
Robin says, yes, Eric, you could crochet... Eric could crochet you guys some stylish hats. Maybe you could crochet us some hair. We could be like hair wigs crocheted. That could be the new Hollywood style. You never know.
Like a life-size Cabbage Patch.
Eric says, finally Kimball's coloring books?
Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about that.
You've been working on it, kinda, right?
It's there. It's a thing.
There exists, some of them. How many do you have done? How many pages?
It hasn't changed since the last time you asked.
But they don't know.
Some do.
Do you not want to say?
I probably have like 15 finished pages.
Well, there you go. He is working on it. Just is taking some time. Kimball is busy. Okay,
I have a lot of stuff that I don't need to do. Okay,
Exactly.
like I'm super biz.
I can't see your art piece with this in the way. There you go. That's better.
How
Out of frame.
do? I look so menacing. Like it's like, oh, let's get some light in there.
Good job.
Thank you.
What else do you... Okay, you guys, it's question time. What's one thing you want to know about Kimball that you don't already know? And he has to answer it.
Yes, I'm gay. So just skip that one.
Just in case you didn't know.
Some people wonder.
It's not Kimball's Queer Corner.
Well.
You didn't make it obvious.
It's just implied.
Crickets. Crickets in the audience.
Nobody cares.
Are those chocolate-covered crickets?
They're like,
here?
will Kimball and Rocky ever just shut up and do some art?
There's a scene in Adam and Steve, the movie with Parker Posey, and she's a stand-up comedian, and she says some joke, and no one laughs, and she's like, "Are those chocolate-covered crickets I hear?"
That's because she like used to be really heavy, so her like shtick was that she would do fat jokes.
But then she was super
She never
thin.
changed it, and she lost all this weight, so she keeps telling the same jokes, so it just doesn't make sense anymore. It's funny.
Trisha's clever. She asked the one question we're not answering.
What is it?
Where are you moving to, Kimball?
I am moving to a new location.
It is a new country, we'll say that much.
Well, we did say we're leaving England, so
yeah,
there's not really any new information there.
It is a country we have not lived before, I will say that.
That's true.
Christine's like, good one, Trisha. And they're like high-fiving virtually.
Now they're all like, how can we keep asking in different ways?
Yeah, we're not going to answer anything about that because we have to like formally announce it in the right way. There's a right way of announcing what you're doing with your life.
What is the right way? Let's see. Let's give her some blue brows. Do they even have eyebrows on The Simpsons?
It's your life.
I mean, I'm giving her brows. But...
Patty says, good morning, Kimball and Rocky. Just woke up.
Good morning. Oh, well, good morning.
No, not good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you, too.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to be awake. Good morning.
No one
good
is
morning.
missing the M.
Nobody's missing?
The M.
Oh.
In morning. See what I did there?
You're really clever and funny.
I know, sometimes.
Like, I'm lucky to be married to you.
Eric says Belgium. Oh my god, you just never know, Eric. You never know where we're going to move.
We did talk about a couple of cities with you.
We did. Robin says, oh no, you're not leaving real soon, are you? No.
No. We got time.
It's gonna be May.
We haven't even booked the movers.
Trisha says, but you've been there on a holiday, haven't you? You never know, Trisha. You never know if we've actually been there or if we're just being completely crazy and deciding to move somewhere we've never been before.
Like when we moved to England.
Exactly.
We'd never been here.
MJ, I knew you guys were moving a long time ago. I told you so. I think ever since we did the decluttering video, everyone was kind of... not that we were being coy about it. I think I gave some looks to the camera that kind of alluded.
Right. You're very bad at keeping secrets. I'm realizing this.
I like to,
have all the fun, and then I'm like, when do I get to tell someone? You're like, you can't tell anybody. You can't tell anyone. Okay, we need to wait. And then like, I talked to his sister. She's like, so when you guys move in? I'm all, wait, what? And then his mom, wait, huh? He's like, but you can't tell your family. You have to wait. I'm all, okay. Whatever, crazy.
Oh my gosh, wait. We missed a couple comments here. So
yeah, you did.
Robin says, seems like you just got unpacked and now you're on the road again? It's
On
only
the
been
road again?
almost 3 years, but yeah.
Yeah.
Eric says, I had a visitor this week in the kitchen, a mouse.
Oh, that's fun.
Did you crochet him a sweater? Booties? Robin says, what's that Carol Burnett song? Seems like we just got to know you and it's time for people to... it's time we have to say goodbye. It makes me sob. Oh.
No, well, we're not going to say goodbye. We'll
Trisha
still be
says, I think I do.
We'll still be doing Kimball's Corner. We'll still be doing the vlog. We'll still be doing all the things that we love to do.
MJ says, I can read between the lines. My special gift. Robin says, does McCormick have an outlet in a foreign land, or will you be starting over, Rocky? Ooh. That's a really good question I'm not answering right now.
I love how you're like, and we have to answer it.
I'm not answering anything about the move. I should have clarified. Just anything about Kimball and, like, his, life previous to the future.
Nobody cares. Nobody
Patty
cares.
says, Australia with all of our lovely native animals, snakes and spiders, etc. You never know. We could be moving to Australia.
That is a possibility. We know quite a few wonderful, fantastic people there.
It is a beautiful country. Would be fun to live there.
But I don't want to die walking to the store. Something gonna chase me down the street.
Just your adoring fans, that's all.
Well, okay, that would be fun.
Would you rather have, like, a giant tarantula chasing you or, like, a stalker?
A stalker, for sure. And I would stop and be like, let's go have coffee and cupcakes.
Well, don't tempt people.
Yeah, if it comes to a spider, I'll be, like, running and praying for its death.
What if you have, like, a silent
nice.
stalker watching this and they just heard that? They're like, oh, I could just go get coffee with him?
Hey, if you're a nice one, okay? You don't have some creepy ulterior motive. I'm for it. Let's go.
Robin says McCormick will make you two the new Spice Girls and pay you to go on a tour. I'm sure they will.
I would,
Eric says, hope they move to Europe so I can take the train to visit. You never know. We could be moving to Europe. We visited a lot of cities in Europe.
Yes, a lot of countries.
We do love Europe. That's a good guess. We could move there. Chris's Cozy Corner says, I have 48 tarantulas. They are adorable.
So we are never hanging out at your place. That is established right now.
Eric clarifies, I mean in the EU.
EU.
Because I guess England's still considered Europe, technically, right?
Right.
I don't know why I had to say it like that. Europe.
You just had
It's like someone's waiting to go on stage to do a speech, and you're like, Europe.
You're up next.
Kimball, if you had to become a public speaker...
Oh my god, why are you doing this to me?
By the way, I'm editing this video of Kimball, and he had to, like, talk to camera and do this stuff, and, oh my gosh.
I didn't even make it, like, 10 seconds.
A longer video of outtakes than I could of the actual video.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I felt horrible, because it took so long to film, because I just...
My back. I was like bent
pressure.
over. I was like leaning over this thing and bent over to hold the camera in the right position for like 2 hours.
Lord knows how I ever did like theater. Like,
Not with all those likes in there.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like I do.
Like, for sure.
Robin says, we know it can be anywhere that makes Kimball sweat, so there's a clue.
Yeah.
That's a good deduction.
Wait.
Eric says, UK is not the EU anymore. We know, ew.
Oh.
UK left the Union.
We won't talk about that because it's not.
That's
a
divisive.
problem.
That's divisive. Is there anything else anyone wants to know aside from the moving crap? Shouldn't even say anything. I think having a little mystery in life is fun. It keeps you guessing. Makes
That's
you
why
come
we
back
close
and
the
watch
door
more.
when we use the restroom.
That's right. Well, no, I'm fine. That's fine. 26 years, you can watch me poop. It's fine.
Ew. Gross.
We have no secrets.
We should, though. Keep the mystery alive.
Eric says Antarctica is ideal for Kimball. There's a Weepy song, and it's like, Antarctica, my only living relative. Does anyone know the Weepies? I can't wait anymore. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, Robin says, I'm guessing you're moving to France. France would be lovely. France is a beautiful country. We visited to many, many places in France, and we do love it there. Good guess.
True. I mean, one of our videos says we could live here.
Chris says, what are your favorite colored pencils?
Prismacolors is my favorite brand.
By how far?
This much. So much.
My god, everyone with the questions about moving. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just the most familiar with them and comfortable using them. I like how they blend. But, you know, I'm not opposed to all the other ones. There's so many good ones, so whatever floats your boat.
Trisha asks the question, does it involve learning a new language? That's a really good question. Technically, no, it doesn't.
Technically, no, but we could if we wanted.
So, I mean, that's the biggest hint you guys are getting.
Which, I mean, that's all of Europe, except for England.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of places. Why do you isolate Europe?
No, because, I mean, everyone keeps guessing Europe, so I'm like,
yeah.
That's... Doesn't really narrow down anything.
There's got lots of places. Lots of places you could, like, speak English and still, you know...
Be fine.
Be fine. Eric says, the ideal world... A Rocky and Kimball World Tour. Oh my gosh.
If you're paying, I wouldn't say no.
What would that even be? Do we have to like do choreography and like sing songs and dance up on stage?
I
like,
just
awkward?
need to know if I'm going to be writing business class. Because
no, you're sorry.
Then
coach.
it's off. The whole thing is off.
Coach. I always thought that song was about riding coach on an airplane. Put me in, coach.
That's not at all what I thought it was.
Oh well, you know, sports just eluded me.
I hated sports. I had to play.
Patty says she's gorgeous, Kimball. I love the color of her hair. Maybe I should try it. My daughter is getting married next month.
Ooh, fun.
Oh my gosh, please show up to your daughter's wedding, but don't tell her you're going to be like that and just show up with blue hair, please.
Well, what are her colors? Because you could dye your hair that.
Way to think, Kimball. Robin says Netherlands, neither here nor there, and it's all I'm going to say. And then Chris says, I'm currently working out what I like best. My bank account isn't very happy, but I am.
I feel that.
Oh, as far as colored pencils. I think. Right? Is that what we're talking about, Chris? I think that's what we're talking about. Eric says, we can speak English here. LOL.
Very true.
Trisha says, there are some countries that speak English better than we do.
Very true.
That is very true.
Especially us. I mean, I have the habit of saying like a lot, which you all know. But
it's like a problem.
We don't mind. It's like fine.
I remember when that started vividly, and I remember my sister came home from school and she was saying it, they were talking Valley Girl.
Yeah, we've had this
and ever since then, it's stuck with everybody.
I feel like we talk about this every time we're on here.
Insane. Robin says, of course, I'd love it if you moved to New York City, so I got a giggle, so I could get a giggle with you guys in person. I mean, New York City is our favorite city of all time, so that's a very good guess. We could move there.
We couldn't afford it. We sure could want to move there. Well, I guess we could afford parts of New York, actually.
Kimball, you're supposed to keep the mystery going. You
told them we're not going back to the States, so...
Okay, well.
See you, Mr. Spoiler. See, Kimball, you can't say, but I already did, so it's fine.
It's fine if I say it.
Okay, that's
I'm
good.
the one in charge.
Well.
Robin says, of course. Oh, sorry, never mind. Same comment. Whoops! Just reading the same comments, left and right.
Left and right, left and right.
Oh, sorry. Chris says, yeah, I have a full set of Prismacolor and polychromes. I have a small selection of the Luminous and the Pablos.
I do like the Luminance,
I need
too.
them all.
I like Luminance quite a bit.
I need them all.
I want them all. I want them. You know that I want
Oh my
'em.
god, we all need a little Sharpay in our lives, don't we?
Yeah, let's do like some kind of... Okay, let's start doing some fun stuff now. Like, I want to stop with trying to make it precise.
Stop with the craziness.
I like to get a little more sketchy when I do stuff. I'm like, I'm sailing away. What you doing over there, TP typewriter?
I'm trying to log into the Buy Me a Coffee thing because I
Oh, that's nice.
promise. Oh my god, I can't log in
Why?
because I have to get the code.
On your phone?
Probably.
Well, I should have done mine.
Maybe it's through email. Let me see.
Let's do like a... Okay, she's already got pink going on in her hair, so let's do...
Oh, here we go. I can do it. I can do what I can do. It's something, something, Cinderella. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Oh my god, Chris's Cozy Corner, Kimball! Chris's Cozy Corner donated 10 pounds 45 minutes ago.
Oh,
It's Chris's Cozy Corner.
thank you.
Wait, time out, Kimball, time out. Can you do that again? Let's make Kimball larger for this. One moment. Okay, Kimball, go ahead.
Thank you. Hearts, 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 hearts.
Lots of love. You're so sweet.
All the love and much appreciation. It helps us out so much.
Chris sat so silently, didn't even say anything. How humble.
Silent giver.
How humble. I wouldn't be. I'd be like, I just donated money to you.
Like,
Praise me. Praise me.
Praise me. I did
Praise
that.
it. Let me see what I missed. Sorry. Trisha says, I think it might be at least 4 years before your USA homecoming. You never know. It could be longer. Eric says, thank God, not the States. And then Kristen says, Chris, I made the mistake of buying so many different full sets of colored pencils. My most used have been Prisma. They are the easiest to use and work well on pretty much every paper.
Agreed. Also, you can buy them open stock, so you don't have to buy the whole package if one runs out.
Robin says, did you just say we all need a little Sharpay in our lives?
Yeah.
Yeah. From
Not
High School Musical.
The animal, not the dog.
Eric says, I love the cherries around her neck.
They're like
The
big,
cherries.
They're big wobbles.
Big wobble, like Christmas wobble.
Wobbles.
Robin says, wherever you go, you need to keep a corral of corgis. Your corner is 10 pounds cozier due to Chris. Yay! Thanks, Chris. Now we can buy our corgi.
My God, I would totally.
Are we getting an animal in the new place, Kimball?
I don't think we can.
Are we getting a new animal in the new place?
I don't know. I'll definitely be visiting animals nearby.
Yeah. That's kind of true of anywhere we live, though.
Yeah, true. Let's see. Just need a little more definition and separation on these.
You guys, what should we do after this? Should I keep working myself to my bones?
Yes.
Or should we go down and watch something on YouTube?
We can watch something for like half an hour and then you can get back to, working on the stories.
What's it? It's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it. And what?
Yeah.
How's it go?
Dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Is it dirty?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess that could work for you.
Well.
Robin says, it's torture not knowing when we have the big reveal.
When will we have the big reveal?
Soon. Soon. Patience.
Are you wanting to do it on the other channel first?
I'm actually going to be announcing it to Patreon first. So I will be saying it there, and then we will do a formal, probably a separate video, to be honest, about where we're moving, why we're doing it, what it means for everyone, blah, 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 blah.
Just flicking some water in her hair. We're gonna...
And spoilers, it doesn't mean anything bad for anyone. It just means only good things, just so you're aware.
What does?
Like, I just don't want people thinking that we're going to be, like, going away. You know what I mean? It's actually going to be a very good thing for everybody.
I don't know why it's for everyone, but, like, it's great for us, I think. Who knows? It might all go tits up and we might just
No, it'll be fine.
I'm letting the water soak so that when I do this... We've all seen this before.
A soak. All right, so Eric
Look at that
says,
texture.
Rocky, you are animal enough for Kimball. I don't know why we said that, but yes, I am.
Because we don't need to buy an animal.
Oh, true. Sorry, yes. Robin says, it's torture not knowing. And then Chris says, I guess you guys don't have pets? I have a French bulldog, Mavis, kitten,
Love that.
Ember, 4 snakes, and the tarantulas, and 3 kids.
Okay, well, that's a lot going on over there. We used to have a cat. We had a cat for many, many years. And when she passed away, we were like, we will take a break from pets.
We also were planning to do a lot of traveling, and we just felt way too guilty every time we left her, so...
Well, and where we're living now, we're not allowed to have pets, so...
We think, anyway. Or where we're living here, yes.
Yeah. I don't know where we're moving to eventually. Well, let's see what's going to happen there. What color should the background be? I have loads of colors, so it can literally be anything. Should I do like a pastel pink? That might be pretty.
Robin says, I'm glad you planned an explanation, because it's all too shocking!
Shooketh. We're going to go pink. It's not pastel pink. It's a shocking pink.
Robin says, when you consider the trauma of packing a car boot, I can't imagine the pack a whole house move. Actually, Kimball and I have done a pack and move so many times. It's just like, to us, we're like, meh.
Yeah, but we will have a little bit of help.
And we'll have a lot less things. That's why we're downsizing so much. We're just tired of moving with all this stuff over and over again.
I'm just tired of moving, like...
We end up moving like every 4 years-ish.
Because somebody gets a little restless.
Well, this move hopefully will be a bit more long-term.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
It's all up in the air.
I will say, though, that being mobile and moving and having all these adventures has definitely enriched our lives in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
It's been expensive,
Yes.
but it's, I'm glad that we made the investment.
Yeah.
Patty says, it doesn't really matter where you are as long as you're together and happy. That is the whole point. Thank you so much for stating that, Patty.
Just gonna dry this background, and we're gonna splat that to give it some texture.
That's the main driving force behind why we're doing it.
Yes.
Eric says, you had a pet spider and you threw him out!
We had an intruder.
Frederick the Freaky Spider, Kimball's best friend.
No.
Frederick the Freaky Spider, Kimball's best friend.
No.
I feel like I really need to make that a song.
Like, if that was my best friend, like, how horrible a person would I be?
Why? What's wrong with being friends with a spider? Oh.
Treating my best friend like that?
Well, you made me treat him like that. You didn't technically do anything.
You're horrible.
I know, well. We saved his life multiple times.
Yeah, and then he just
by
didn't
not
get the
killing
point.
him.
That's so sweet.
And then he got stuck on the car and drove to London with us, and then somewhere in between London and here, he flew off the car, so he's, like, living somewhere in, like, Wattston or something, I don't know, like...
He's gone now.
What was that town that sounded like Beeve? What was it?
Yeah, that was the one.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Bush, something, I don't know.
No, those were all, like, the street names.
Yeah, but I was like, clearly someone was naming this. It was, like, Fanny Lane, Bush, something. I was like, are you kidding me?
Bush Row. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see. What did I miss here?
The point.
That would not be unusual.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Robin says, each time you decide to move, is it fretful or do you get excited?
I think both. It really depends. Like, when we moved in the States, it was just easy peasy. Like, we didn't have to update really anything. It was just like, get a new ID, get a U-Haul, move from here to there, you're done.
Even like our biggest move ever was when we drove across the U.S. to Philadelphia. Like, we literally packed up and drove across the entire United States. Even when our stuff got shipped here, that was less of a move for us.
Yeah, we didn't really have to do anything.
So, yeah. And where we're going, I don't know. Like, I feel as though it's going to be fine.
Probably.
I feel like we'll have a lot less things to move, which I'm very excited. We've lived with all of our things for so long.
I mean, I'm keeping all the cute stuff. We're going to get rid of a lot of the big furniture bits.
And just, yeah, lots of faff that we just don't need. If we haven't used it in 2 years, then, you know, everything's going to be tickety-boo.
Now you're becoming English.
Chris wants to know, will you be changing the time of your live? The time of your life.
Yeah. No. Well, yes and no. I'll still be 7 p.m. Sundays, but it will be a different time zone. So there's a little hint.
I mean, pretty much anywhere we go away from here will be a different time zone, Kimball. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
We will. So
Eric says, "I miss Frederick."
Get over it. We represent the Lollipop Guild.
Well, PB says, "Hello there, looking good." Kimball is. I see Kimball is much happier painting and not being dragged around car booties.
Oh my god. It's very true. I tell you, I will never do that by choice.
I don't know what thumbnail you guys got served when you were on YouTube, but we made this one that totally reminded me of some like National Lampoon's poster for a movie. I was dying while I was making it.
It's like from the 80s. Well, I think she's done. Right? What time is it?
Eric says, "Don't lie, Rocky. You know, but won't tell us."
This is like the perfect time.
It is.
A little over an hour.
That was Kimball, not me. Perfect. There you go.
Delicious.
That's fresh.
It is. I don't think I need to add anything else to her.
Okay.
I don't think anyway. I kind of want to wait. White something. White something.
Light something. Light something and
Kid sister.
Oh my god.
Kid sister.
Wherever you go, she goes.
Because dots are always fun. Why not? Also, if I do it in the hair, it might turn blue. We'll do some test ones over here.
Robin says, "I'm hoping you're moving somewhere you've spent some time and actually love to be going to. You just never know. You just never know what we're going to do." Eric says, the movie poster is super rocky. Thanks, Eric. I'm waiting for people to be like, "Could you just calm down with the thumbnails?" And I'm going to be like, no.
Mm-mm.
Robin says, "It has to be affordable and there has to be lots of cafes. I'm still digging. Just call me Miss Marple."
You ain't on the wrong track, that's for sure.
That's true. Anywhere we go, we'll definitely have to have cafes and be somewhere we could actually afford to live.
So we narrowed it down. Not New York City.
Yeah, basically. Christine says, "Love her." Thanks. I used to have those earrings.
Oh, well.
She stole them from me.
Who doesn't love a green Dorito on your earlobes?
PB's like, "I obviously missed the conversation, but are you leaving the UK?" PB, you did not watch the car boot sale video to the very end. You did not watch.
For shame.
The whole last second explained everything. Actually, it didn't. It just said we're leaving England.
Well.
More to come. Carrie says, "Hello, just made it right at the end. Hope you had a great week."
We had a wonderful week. Hope you had
Oh my god, welcome, Carrie. We're leaving England.
That's what this conversation was
But
about.
we're not telling people where we're going, so now you're caught up.
I'm just going to add some more blue to add some interest into her eyelashes.
Yes, I should specify. We're leaving England specifically.
Yeah. Specifically, sweetie.
We keep saying the UK, but we're leaving England. MJ says, took me months to figure what time Kimball's Corner was on in my time zone, so I'll be back to not know once again.
Well, if I was... Because I used to post early, so it would be like upcoming, and it would be like a half hour early, so like it would let you know. But then that started being real glitchy and weird, so I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So, and plus now I do it with Rocky's phone, and I'm not going to like take his phone away, so... So really, I just could have kept my mouth shut, and we could have avoided this whole conversation.
Right.
Remember when like the ink exploded all over the page?
That was my favorite part of the live stream. It's a pretty color to explode.
Well, it didn't explode. It was user error, whatever.
It's like opening up a beer bottle sideways, but good job. Robin says, "I watched the whole video right way through, and I don't know how I missed that. I mean, it was in the last half a second. How did you miss it?"
Yeah, it's literally like the last second.
I said to wait till the end. I meant it. Timothy Albert says, "Moving to Ireland." That Ireland is a place we could go. It is beautiful there. Carrie says, "I just heard, ooh, clues."
Ooh, Blue's Clues.
Eric says, "Stop the torture." And then PB says, "Damn, I did watch it all, but I didn't get home till 2 a.m. That's my excuse. Move to Liverpool. Ask anyone we don't class Liverpool as England." Robin says, oh, leaving England. Must be going to Scotland, Wales, or Ireland, right? I don't know. You never know, guys. It's whatever you want to think. I have not given any indication of where we're actually going, though. Trisha says, well, this leaves Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. I'm just saying I'm not saying we are moving there. I'm just saying we should specify that we're leaving England specifically, because we don't currently live in any of those other places.
You're getting real technical over there with your little this and that and those words. You want to take this off?
Oh, yeah, I really do, Kimball.
I thought you did. I thought I would mention it because you were, like, looking at not it.
Let's go full screen, shall we?
Ooh, full screen. Put my
full screen. I'm sorry. Take your seats at pills, guys. Upside down. Now we're good.
Get out of my face. Let's put the pencils away because it's a good thing to do. That's where that one goes. Where's my other blue one? There should be, like, a blue one that goes right there.
Is it right there?
Yes. Yes, it is.
We found it for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Wait, can we get like a first-person point of view of you closing this, like really super
as soon
crazy?
As I'm
done.
Oh my
God, Kimball, hurry up. We want the Michael Bay shot of you putting all the pencils in and closing with an explosion.
Put them peaches where they
ready?
belong.
And oh my God, you really felt like you were there, guys. Okay, moving on.
All right.
Moment of the year.
There she is. There's Marge with her hair down.
Oh,
she's going out for a night on the town.
Cherries.
Oh yeah, we got the
green Doritos.
If you can see the glitter in her earrings, eyes, and jewelry.
You can.
You can.
She's so cute, Kimball. Another one for the fridge. Good job.
Thank you.
Bruh.
Thank you. Bruh. Ew. Like, that's who we are. Okay. No, take it back.
Boy.
We're too old for that.
People are still guessing. I'm gonna skip it. If you're guessing, I'm skipping it.
We are moving away.
I should have ended the live stream right then. We are moving to, and then just it's done.
What is this? I look like I just lost all circulation to my fingertips.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
Well,
Eddie Pie hands.
How does it even?
It's like you stuck in a plum pie or something.
Plums aren't really purple on the inside, though.
Carrie says, I started watching the car boot video, and I think I had PTSD from the last ones we did. I had to stop. Yeah. I'll have to watch the rest of it later.
Having to rewatch that, I was just, reliving it. I was like, oh, it's not fun. It's like, I was, laughing at some of it, and then I was just kind of like, it's too real for me. It's too soon, is what it is. It's too soon. It's only been a week.
PB says the artwork is fabulous.
Thank you.
Robin says, I bet it's somewhere Scottish. Rocky can still work at the place of McCormick, like
Scottish.
McCormick Studios of McDonald's.
If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Of McDonald's. Trisha says, there was an island job looking after animals advertised recently. I think it was in Wales. Did you get the job? You just never know.
You just never know.
Carrie says, somewhere where there are no spiders. And then Eric says, beetroot hands.
Yes, very beetrooty.
I think we've caught up on comments, I think. And also, thank you so much to Chris for the lovely donation. We really appreciate it, Chris.
Thank you.
Campbell, what are you doing? Are you just...
taking a picture.
Can you do that afterwards? They're all waiting for you, and you're just sitting... You're doing your socials.
I'm not
with your
doing
little purple
my
fingers.
Socials. What I'm doing is flipping it to see if she looks okay reversed. She looks all right.
Let's see.
Her chin's out a little bit.
Show us.
Well, you can tell it better as when I do it. Oh my gosh, if I could just...
She looks pretty good, though.
But then you flip it and you can see, her chin juts out a little bit. I'm not going to fix it.
What's the right way, really?
The way
the
that
wrong way? Robin says, I can't picture Kimball hurting livestock. I mean, he herds me. It's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, I thought you meant, hurting. And I was like, I would never.
Eric says he wants to now it, not now it. Know it. Now it.
I know it. I know what you're saying.
Chris says, you're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm taking
By the way, that's a reference to a life event that happened. We pulled up to a Burger King once, and I was asking for, fizzy water. I was like, hey, can I have some fizzy water? And she's like, a Diet Coke. And I was like, no, I just want some, fizzy water. And she's like, you're welcome.
I was dying. I mean, I wasn't there, but the retelling was hilarious.
Oh, my gosh. And then I got to the window, and she actually gave me a fizzy water. So I don't know what happened there, but...
But she got, she heard you.
It was, one of my favorite quotes of all time. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Remember the days when we used to get 42-ounce Diet Cokes with lemonade?
You guys, when we were super poor. Like back when we lived in LA and we had like no money for rent,
Even
we would
Portland.
go buy these refillable
42
ounce cups. They were 50 cents or something. And we would drive all the way around, like all around Southern California in LA area and like the Valley. And we would just listen to music. And that was like our way of going out for the night, because that's all we could afford. I don't know how we afforded the gas, but
how did we have to pee? Like, how did we not pee? I mean, I have like a cup of coffee. I have to run to the bathroom in like 10 minutes. And I'm just saying, we're like in LA. It takes 20 minutes to get anywhere in LA. But like, we lived in North Hollywood.
4 hours to get anywhere in LA. But yeah.
Well, we lived in North Hollywood, and we'd always head over to West Hollywood because, hello, gay. And like, we never went to the bathroom. Ever. I don't ever remember using a restroom.
Kimball just likes to repress bad memories. I think that's what's happening.
There was the one time driving home where I really had to go, and we pulled off, and I was like, yay, we're going to make it to the gas station. Oh, and he was saying, like, our toilet's broken. And I was like, I am going to burst.
That's almost as bad as when we were stuck in the tunnel on the way to New York City.
Oh my God, that's
and the
hilarious.
traffic stopped, and I was like, I'm about to pee in this tunnel. I'm going to pee in the tunnel!
And we had a coworker in the car with us.
Yeah, it was like this older woman who I was like going, and I was new working with her, and I was like, I'm not going to piss in front of my new coworker, okay? Like, it's not going to happen. Anyway.
I mean, you thought about it.
Save that story for another day.
Or
Kimball!
Never again. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. I had a really good time pulling my hair out. I had a really good time. I hope you did too. My little Margie, she turned out just fine. We like her. She's adorable, precious, if you want to say. Anyway. Love you guys.
Nailed it.
Appreciate you. I know, right? Just we carry on. It's all about the recovery. And we will see you next week with Coloring Book. I might try doing something like either cheap art supplies, like just Crayola crayons, or I might try like, I could do expensive stuff like Neocolors, or I could do like maybe just primary colors and see how I fare with that using whatever mediums that I want. Just like the cyan, blue, what is it actually? It's like cyan, magenta, and yellow. Because if you mix yellow and cyan, or yellow and magenta, you get red, technically. Anyway.
Should I just stop streaming here, Kimball? Should
Yes,
I click it?
we're
or
busy.
should we keep waffling on?
We want to go watch something, spend a little time together before you, like, with your time.
All right, well, we love you guys.
So,
thank you so much for all the support.
Bye.
And Kimball's purple fingers.
You're just, like, aiming the camera at me. It's so awkward. Like, what
There
are we,
we go.
vlogging? This is what happens when you vlog.